Hey guys, I'm back with a really easy recipe. I haven't actually made it before, so hopefully it comes out okay. On the Pampered Chef website, you can always find recipes. If you type into the search bar where you're looking, where you'll be looking for products, if you type in any product, there's a drop-down menu and you can click on recipes or products. So if you click on recipes, it'll give you a lot of recipes for the product that you're interested in. And also you can just put in something like side dishes, or you could put in chicken, or you could put in vegetables and do the same thing. It'll give you a drop-down for recipes. So I pulled this off the website. This is called Mexican Quinoa Bowl. Simple recipe, not a lot of ingredients. What I've done so far is I took some quinoa and I mixed it with vegetable broth, and I cooked it in my microwave in our rock crock, which these rock crock pots are made of they're clay, and so they go in every single thing that you could possibly put a pot in. So I put it in the microwave, it'll go into the broiler, it can go on the barbecue, it can go in the oven, it can go in the microwave. They also go in the dishwasher, they go in the refrigerator. These are great pots, and because of the material that they're made out of, they have a lot of heat retention. So I find, like, my daughter's probably not going to be home for a good hour, but I can make this now and just leave it and it'll still be hot in an hour, because this really keeps everything hot. So the couple things I want to show you, I'm going to tip this down because I have a couple of products here I want to show you. This is the quick slice, and this is kind of like an egg slicer on steroids. It's very strong and it's good for things like mushrooms, mozzarella balls, tomatoes. I'm going to use it for peppers, and you just put the pepper in like that and you rock it back and forth, and it dices up your pepper to like perfect even dices. So you can quickly dice up a bunch of vegetables for a vegetable platter. That's always fun to do in here, or just any kind of recipe that you need to do this. And the other thing is that you can sometimes, depending on what it is that you're that you're dicing, you can turn it the other way, and then it'll make it into, like, instead of strips, it'll make it into a dice. So I could go one way and then I could go the other way. I could, if certain vegetables, I could lift this up and then I could turn it the other way, and I would be able to have a little square dice. So anyway, that's the peppers. And then same thing with the zucchini. I'm just going to cut it this way. I don't know if you can see, this way. So I just cut the ends off. And by the way, I'm using a Pampered Chef knife. Wow, that looks really big when I do it that way. It's a 5-inch utility knife, and I really love it. It has a very comfortable handle. It's very sharp. It really does, it's like a very good basic knife for the kitchen. And I'm just going to cut this way and this way. And I think the recipe says I'm going to just do the same thing this way, I think, so that I can make little, like, half moons. So just like that. It's all nicely diced. So this is a great little thing to have in the kitchen. It makes everything slice really evenly, so you don't have to wrestle with the knife. You just rock it and down you go. So that's the zucchini. Let me just finish that. And then I have a couple more things I want to show you. And the quinoa just cooked for 10 minutes in the microwave, and I think it's gonna, when I'm all done adding this stuff, I think it's gonna go back in for 8 to 10 minutes. So the whole thing is ready in 20 minutes plus a little bit of time, for preparation, but really not a lot of hands-on time at all. So there's the vegetables. The other thing, let me get this out of the way. So the other thing that I'm going to use is the garlic press. Let's see. So the garlic press, this is our garlic press, and the cool thing about the garlic press is it has a detachable brush. So the worst part of the garlic press to me is that you sometimes can't get it clean because everything gets stuck in here. So these little prongs fit right in. So when you're cleaning, you can just get everything out really well that way. And our garlic press, you can put your garlic in whole, unpeeled, just stick it in like that. And let me see if you can see. I'm just gonna press down and it all comes out and the peel stays in. So that's kind of cool. You don't have to touch the garlic. You don't have to get it all over your hands. And then the peel just kind of comes out. Take it off. And I have one more garlic clove to do. Same thing, I'm just gonna do like that. And I'm gonna just get this off, and I'm done with the garlic. And I didn't even have to touch it. So that's the garlic. And let me just add the vegetables to here really quickly, so that everything's in here. And what else do I have? Yes, I have, I don't know if you know about our can opener. The can opener literally cuts the can under the metal so that when this comes off, it's not sharp. And I know for me, the worst part is getting the can top off and, you know, being in danger of cutting your hand. So let me see if I put this down. It just basically slides on, and it'll start grabbing it on its own. There's not really much you have to do. You go around in a circle, and you can feel when the tension changes, and when it changes, it's done. And then you just take it off. It's got these little prongs here. This is kind of not that intuitive. My kids tried to use it one day when I wasn't home, and they literally had to go on YouTube to figure out what to do, but it was there on YouTube. So the little prongs go onto the side here, and you push this little button, and it lifts the top right off, and it's not sharp. It's not the metal. I don't know. It's cut below the metal. So that's really cool also. So that goes in here. And what else do I have? I have some corn that I tried to get some fresh corn because the recipe calls for fresh corn, but I literally couldn't find any fresh corn here in New Jersey. I know it's not the time of year for it, but I guess I never really looked for it this time of year. There was none. So I just got canned corn. But I wanted to show you guys the kernel cutter because that takes the kernels right off the cob, and it's really good for little kids, for people with teeth problems. You can just take the, without using a knife and worrying about cutting your fingers, you can use the kernel cutter. So, but anyway, I'm throwing this in. And one other thing that I didn't have our Tex-Mex rub, but I went online and I look up anything and you can always find it. So I looked up Tex-Mex Rub Recipe and I put like 4 ingredients together, and there's my Tex-Mex rub. So Pampered Chef has a lot of seasonings and rubs, and they come in bottles like this, and they're really great for obviously for seasoning, but what I like to use the onion rub. I think it's called onion rub. And you mix it with like mayonnaise and sour cream. I think I have a post about it in the party coming up. And you just mix it. So if you have that on hand and you have some mayonnaise, sour cream, yogurt, you can just make a quick dip all the time. But we have like 20 or 30 different types of rubs and spices, and we have some jars of sauces for marinating. So anyway, I didn't have the one that the recipe calls for, but that's okay. I just made my own. So I'm going to just add this in here and mix it up, and I'm going to put this all back in the microwave. This is one of our bamboo spoons. It's a little dirty because I used it already once, but these spoons, I love these because they're really easy to use. They're light. They don't scratch anything. So one of my favorite things. So anyway, that's it. I'm all done. I have to put it back in the microwave, but you can probably see, hopefully it's going to be a nice, healthy looking dish. And when everybody gets home, I'm going to also grill some chicken. And I have my grill pan here. I love this grill pan. One of the things, first of all, it has a great nonstick coating that really nothing sticks to it. And even if it does stick to it, like if it gets that black stuff from cooking the meat, you just wipe a sponge over it, it comes right off. It's really amazing. And the handles have this little way of detaching. Sorry. It looks like it's hard to do, but it's really not hard to do. And the handle comes off. Which is great because then when you want to store it, it doesn't have a big handle sticking out. I know that's awkward for your cabinets, so I just put it in here and put it away. So that's another little unique thing, and it'll stack inside other things, so it'll save space. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to put this back in the microwave, and I will post a picture of it later. Hopefully it comes out good. So that's it. It's going to be grilled chicken, and it's going to be the Mexican quinoa bowl, and that's going to be dinner. Quick, easy, like a half-hour deal. The chicken won't take long either, and I'm going to also use a grill press We have a nice grill press, so I'm going to just grill press it so that it's kind of like barbecuing. It's going to come out with nice sear marks on both sides, and I don't have to go outside and actually grill. Okay, so I hope everybody enjoyed watching. Hi everybody. And that's it. If you guys have anything in specific that you want to hear about, any of the products that you're curious about, any kitchen issues, things, anything you want me to show you, if I can, I will. So, just shoot me a message or make a comment in the party. I'm happy to make it to whatever anybody wants. So, but anyway, that's my dinner, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.